Hey everyone, today we're going to talk about what I think are the 3 best cruise lines for solo travelers. Not single travelers, that's a different video. Today we're going to talk all about the solo traveler experience. Let's go. Hey everyone, John here from Byte Size Cruises. Welcome to our channel. Today we are going to talk all about solo cruisers. I am generally a solo cruiser a lot. Occasionally I take one of our team members, AJ, Meg, Sarah, somebody from our team, or Judy comes with me occasionally, but she has a real job, so she can't take off all the time. So I do tend to cruise solo a lot. Again, this isn't about singles travels or singles cruises. That's something different. We are talking about solo traveler. If you travel on your own, you could be doing it like I'm doing it for work a little bit, right? I am a travel agent. We own a travel agency here. So it could be that. It could be you get more time off than your partner. You're single. It's fine if you're single. I'm talking about the solo traveler experience. So let's get into this a little bit. And my criteria is going to be a few things. One, it's going to be price. Who is the best price for solo travelers? A lot of times there is a solo supplement, which means you're basically almost paying for 2 guests. Anyway, your cabin is built on a 2-guest experience for the most part. And then you get, sometimes you'll just get the double experience minus port fees and taxes, which is going to bring it down maybe like $200-300, sometimes $400, but you're still basically paying for 2 guests. Some of the cruise lines give you a better deal, so we'll get into that as well. I'm going to rank these in the just 3, 2, 1, 1 being the best, 3 being almost the best, right? Because we're talking about the 3 best cruise lines in my experience. All right, so in 3rd place, I'm going to go with MSC, and there's a few reasons for this. My first reason is they do tend to have better overall pricing right now. Prices for cruises are through the roof. So even though Royal Caribbean offers a solo or studio cabin on some of their cruise ships, a lot of the newer ones, the Quantum class, Oasis class, Icon class, you can get solo or studio cabins. However, it's so expensive right now, so it doesn't really make sense for a solo traveler. I'm going on Icon a few months. Judy has come with me on that one, but I had originally booked it on my own, and it was almost $4,000 for an interior cabin. That's not a great deal for me, so they're not going to make the list. MSC, however, does still have some great deals. They also do, on some of their ships, have studio or solo cabins, specifically on Grandiosa and Meraviglia. And then also on a lot of the brand new bigger ships, the C-class ships have a few, and then the world-class ships. So you can get a really good deal. They don't have what I would say is a robust program for solo travelers. They do a meetup. It is a self-guided meetup, which is totally fine. But it is a great experience. I also do find the people on MSC to be generally very friendly. It is a more diverse group of people, meaning there are a lot of people from different countries, different walks of life, and I find that more people are amenable to chit-chat or talking as you are around the ship, and you're more likely to meet some friendly people. Look, this cruising community is amazing. This is why we all love going on cruises. So I find that you meet awesome people on all cruises. So from that perspective, I think you could meet great people at any of these on any cruise line. But MSC comes in 3rd for me. Next up, 2nd, I'm going to go with Virgin Voyages. The specific reason is it's a little more all-inclusive, and you could do a lot more and get a lot more bang for your buck. It may look a little more expensive up front, but you have to remember that Wi-Fi is included. You can get a bar tab included, which is how they do drinks. So you can get like a $300 or $600 bar tab included. Your gratuities are included. All of your food is included. There's no nickel and diming. You can do a lot of working out if you're interested in working out. They have a lot of work at sea programs, which interests solo travelers as well. So you could go on a cruise and actually work a little bit. They will give you designated areas to spot, sit down and work and get some stuff done. And it's just like an overall vibe of a solo traveler fits in there. Again, I think they don't, again, have a great, robust program for solo travelers. Not that many of them cruise lines do, but I do think this is a great way to get on board, meet people, enjoy yourself, and still have a great cruise vacation. The other thing that I will mention here is that on all of these cruise lines, You can find pre-cruise boards to log into, whether it's Cruise Critic, who used to do the roll calls. They were very popular. I still love the roll calls. And then what you can also do is join a Facebook group, and you can meet people ahead of time, which I think is really great. You could start a solo travelers meetup for the cruise, and then that way you get to meet more people. Last but not least, let's talk about my #1 candidate for solo travelers, solo cruisers. It is Norwegian Cruise Line. Yes, they've made some changes recently that everybody doesn't love, changing free at sea to more at sea. Sometimes they nickel and dime you to death. I get it. However, they do have solo traveler rates. There are a ton of studio cabins, and here's the big major thing for me. They have the studio lounge. If you're staying in a studio cabin, even if it's a studio inside a studio ocean view, a studio balcony, you can get all of these different types of studio cabins that are for one person. You have access to the studio lounge. Studio lounge is open 24 hours a day. For 18 of those hours a day, let's say, just about. They have snacks in there. They have cookies. They have cakes, fruits, coffee, espressos. Sometimes they have iced tea, water, juices in there. And it's just a central meeting spot. You can put little notes on a board in there. You can meet people. And the biggest thing for me is they have coordinated meetups. So there is like a camp counselor, let's say, for the solo travelers, who comes in every evening and will take a group of people to dinner. Not only is this great for solo travelers who are younger or middle-aged, it's really great for solo travelers who are a little bit older, who maybe are concerned about going to dinner by themselves or don't want to just sit in their room or do things alone. They will meet up, grab groups of people together. They'll talk about excursions. They'll talk about fun things that are going on. They do little meet and greets so everybody gets to meet each other. And I think it's just a really nice experience. It gives you a great way to get on board and not feel pressured. So if you're introverted or maybe you're just a little shy in getting out in groups, it's going to give you that little conduit to meeting somebody and having a really nice cruise. Again, I'm not talking about singles. I'm not talking about hookups. I'm talking about somebody to just spend some time with on your vacation so that you don't feel so alone. And doing this as a group, you can go to dinner as a group, you can do some excursions as a group, and you can get to meet all these people while you're on board. And just hanging out in that studio lounge, you're just gonna meet nice people. People will come up and say, hi, where are you from? What's going on? What's your deal? And you'll meet some really, really interesting people from all walks of life, from all ages and all backgrounds. Some people are working, some people are married and their significant other can't get off from work. Some people are just traveling alone. They just have a wanderlust and love to go. So there you have it. Those are my top 3 cruise lines for solo travelers. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Love to hear your feedback. Thanks so much. Happy cruising, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.